Hey everyone, let's talk about a team that's been turning heads. Yes, our Washington Commanders. Who would have thought we'd be sitting at a 7-2 record? Feels like a dream, doesn't it? But this is the reality we're living in 2024. Today, we're diving deep into this fairy tale of a season so far. Get ready because besides analysis, we'll have mid-season awards for the players who've made this magical run possible. Let's go. I want everyone engaged. If you're loving what the team's been doing, drop a like and subscribe to the channel because, at the end, I want to hear your thoughts. Who's been our standout player so far? Who will continue leading the team? I want to see everyone commenting and sharing their opinions on the awards we'll be giving out here. The goal is to have a fan-to-fan chat, and I'm warning you, this conversation will make you fall even more in love with the team. To start, I ask, how many of you really believed we'd be positioned this well at this point in the season? Let's be honest. Many of us, after years of ups and downs, were hesitant to set high expectations. If anyone claimed we'd have a 7-2 record, they were probably playing more with emotion than reason. But look where we are now. And this is more than just a good moment, folks. We're witnessing the beginning of a new era for the Washington Commanders. Now, I know you're wondering, who's the guy who contributed most to this turnaround? Here's a spoiler. Jayden Daniels. This rookie is changing our way of playing and our destiny as a franchise. It's been amazing watching him on the field, and he's been nothing short of spectacular. But hold on, because there are many more players and much more story behind this magical season start. So let's get to the mid-season awards, where each category will tell a piece of this story. Our first category is Coach of the Year, and no surprises, the award goes to Cliff Kingsbury. Yes, I know, you must be thinking, but he's not the head coach, right? That's correct, he's the offensive coordinator. However, Kingsbury's impact on the team is undeniable, and he deserves this recognition. His game scheme has been perfect for maximizing Daniels' talent, and he's been creative in utilizing all available players. That's what I'm talking about. This offensive innovation is what sets us apart, and that's thanks to Kingsbury's work. It's hard to remember a time when each game brought an offensive surprise. One game, we see Zach Ertz shine. In another, Austin Eckler steals the show. And even guys who came from less prominent positions like Jeremy McNichols and Chris Rodriguez Jr. are making their mark. The point here is that Kingsbury is proving he has the leadership capacity and vision to build an elite offense. His merit is significant, and that's why he takes the Coach of the Year award on our list. Now for our next award, Best Offseason Acquisition. And folks, it's impossible not to recognize the exceptional work Tyler Biadasz is doing at the center of our offensive line. Have you noticed how our offense is more solid? That's the Biadasz effect. He brought stability and intelligence to a line that had been struggling with failures for years. The guy is an anchor in the line, and that makes all the difference for the team. When Dan Quinn brought in Biadasz, many had doubts about the impact he would have. After all, he came from Dallas, and the expectation was that he would be just another veteran on the line. But the truth is that he brought experience and incredible organizational ability. The offensive line, which is composed of several new pieces, finally seems to be playing as a cohesive unit. It's exciting to see this change, and without a doubt, Biadasz is one of the major responsible for this turnaround. Now it's time for the Most Improved Player award, and this goes to our wide receiver Dyami Brown. Is there anyone out there who also thought Brown would remain a secondary option in the offense? Well, I had my doubts too, but the guy showed he was ready to take advantage of opportunities. Even with a limited number of targets, he's making big plays and becoming a true playmaker on the field. Brown went from an underrated player to an explosive element. With an impressive average of over 14 yards per reception, he's securing impact plays that change the course of games. On several occasions, he's managed to advance in crucial situations, like that 3rd and 18 against the Giants. These are the plays that really change the dynamics of a game, and honestly, Dyami Brown deserves this recognition. Now for our Defensive Player of the Year award, which goes to none other than Bobby Wagner. Folks, I know he's no longer the young linebacker we saw dominating the league years ago, but Wagner is showing that experience and leadership are qualities that become even more powerful with time. Since he arrived at the Commanders, the defense has taken on a different air, and we all feel it on the field. What impresses me about Wagner is his consistency. He leads the team in solo tackles and is at the top in combined tackles. Even in a league full of young physical talents, Wagner still knows how to read a game that puts him always in the right position to make the play. And he hasn't just been a crucial piece in terms of performance, but he's also been passing this leadership spirit to the younger ones like Frankie Louvu, who's emerging as a future pillar of the defense. Wagner brought a winning culture that's spreading throughout the entire roster, and that, my friends, is worth gold. Now, applaud our Offensive Player of the Year, Brian Robinson Jr. It might seem like a cliche award for a running back, but Robinson's impact goes far beyond statistics. It's not just because he already has 461 yards and 6 touchdowns so far, but because he's the engine of this offense that we see shining week after week. Robinson does the heavy lifting, carrying the ball consistently, which allows the rest of the offense to organize around him. You know what's most incredible? He's achieving this impressive average of 4.6 yards per carry, even while sharing plays with other talents like Austin Eckler and Jeremy McNichols. Robinson doesn't mind sharing the spotlight, and that shows how much of a team player he is. Plus, he's the type of running back that, when you need that tough first down, you know you can trust. He stabilizes the offense and forces the opposing defense to worry about the ground game, which gives Jaden Daniels the freedom to improvise and make the aerial plays we love to see. Now it's time to highlight the team's most promising talent, our Rookie of the Year, Brandon Coleman. I remember well that when Adam Peters chose Coleman in the 3rd round, many people were apprehensive. After all, he was considered a raw player by NFL standards. But what we've seen so far is a rookie who's growing rapidly and showing he has a bright future ahead. Coleman has been sharing the left tackle position with veteran Cornelius Lucas, which has been an excellent strategy for his adaptation to the NFL game. He's been evolving week by week, and that's something rare to see. What impresses me most is that he not only positions himself well, he has a presence on the field that instills confidence. If he continues at this pace, Coleman will be one of the pillars of the offensive line for many years. That's why he receives the Rookie of the Year title. And now, to close this round of awards with a golden key, we have the MVP of the season so far. This title couldn't go to anyone but Jaden Daniels. This guy changed the history of our franchise, folks. For a rookie, he's been nothing short of sensational. Just seeing the impact he's brought, you can feel we're living the beginning of a new era in the Commanders. Daniels is the quarterback we've dreamed of seeing on the team for years. He's the 3rd highest-rated quarterback in Pro Football Focus player ratings, right ahead of Patrick Mahomes. That's some reputation. But the most impressive thing isn't just the numbers. Daniels' coolness, focus, and improvisational ability on the field are on another level. He's the type of player who instills confidence not just in the team, but also in the fans. We feel like we're always in the game with him leading the offense. And if you still have doubts, just remember the game against the Bears in Week 8. Daniels showed a unique ability to lead the team in critical moments, and every play of his is proof that he's destined for great things. He doesn't just play well, he elevates the entire team with his presence. That's why he's not only our mid-season MVP, but is also being considered for league MVP. Yes, that's right, NFL MVP. Who would have thought, huh? The question that remains now is, what else can we expect from this team in the second half of the season? How far do you think Jaden Daniels and company can take the Washington Commanders in 2024? Will we be able to go head-to-head with the Eagles and secure the NFC East lead? This is the type of question that makes your heart beat faster, and the anticipation for the upcoming games is sky high. I take this opportunity to ask, do you believe the team has what it takes to win the division title? Will Daniels be able to maintain this level and put the Commanders on the map for good? I want to see your answers in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's the time. Let's continue following this journey together, and I'm sure each game will bring new excitement.